Okay, so I'm going to go through the compound method for subtraction now, and we are going to subtract 52,805, take away 24,643. So the first thing to think about when we're doing this method is to make sure the columns are all nicely lined up. And again, like I did with addition, I'm going to help myself out by labelling my columns by ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000. So that's our language we're going to use for that. And now I'm going to line them up. 52,805, take away 24,643. And again, it's really important we line those columns up. It's slightly easier when we have two 5-digit numbers. If we have a 4-digit number, it's really important to make sure the ones, the tens, the hundreds, the thousands is all still lined up. Otherwise, it's completely off. We get the wrong answer. So we'll start with the ones column. Always with the compact method, we'll start with the ones, and that's a nice simple. We can do 5 take away 3. So again, if you want to use your ruler, you start on 5. 1, 2, 3. As 3 little jumps, gets you back to 2. So this ruler can be used as a little scaffold to help you recall some subtraction facts. And in the next column, in the tens column, you can see we're a bit stuck here because we've got 0. We want to take 4 away. We can't do that. We haven't got any tens. We want to take 4 tens away. Now, one of the most common mistakes that children make is they look at those numbers and they just find the difference. They see a 4, they see a 0, and they almost do it reverse. They do it the opposite way, and they put a 4 there. And this mistake is made all the time, and it's kind of an automatic answer. They're just looking at digits, not really thinking about what's happening. And that's why we might want to challenge the children. We might want to say to them, have a think about this one, because that's not quite right. What have we done? And the language I use with the children, I'll say, you've got 0 tens, where can we get some more tens from? Which column has got lots of tens? And hopefully children go, well, I've got some hundreds next door to that. So what we'll do then is what we call exchanging. Now this is a word that might be slightly different from a word you've used before. Often the word is borrowed, but we say exchange because we're not going to give it back. When you borrow something, you give it back. We're taking 100 and we're exchanging it for 10 tens. And what that looks like is you cross that 8 out, you put in a 7, and then you now have 10 tens, and you put your 1 in that column. Okay, now I can do it. I've got 10 tens, I take 4 away, gives me 6. Now when I go to my hundreds, 7 take away 6, I've got enough. I can do 700s take away 600s, which gives me 100 there. Come to my thousands again. I guarantee you there'll be lots of children who still make the mistake. 2 take away 4. Oh, I must be 2. How can we do that? Can we do 2 take away 4? We can't. All they've done is found the difference. They haven't gone through the process of going, okay, I haven't got enough thousands. I've got 2 thousands. I need to take 4 away. Where can I get some more thousands from? Go to my column to my left. I can take a 10,000. So that 5 would become a 4, and I'm going to exchange that 10,000 for 1,000. Now I've got 12,000, take 4 away, 8,000's left. 10,000s, I've got 4 10,000s, take 2 away, 2 10,000. So altogether, I've got 28,162. Again, similar to addition, we can use the inverse to go back to check that. 2 add 3 equals 5. Back up the same way. 6 add 4 equals 10. 1 add 6 is my exchanged 7. 8 and 4 is 12. 2 and 2 is 4. And that gets us back to that original number we started with. So yeah, like I said, that's the biggest mistake, and that's often where children find it the trickiest part, is the exchanging part. So a good way to practice this is to think of some digits, maybe give them some digits where there isn't any exchanging, just so they get used to the habit of going through and then introducing it slowly through smaller numbers perhaps, till they learn the process of that exchanging, till they can then apply it to a 5-digit number. Hope that's helpful.